What up? What the? Now, before you start hating, ask yourself. Be honest. Ain't I'm clean, no?
But say, didn't you make a video about ICHIG0 last year? That's how you sound like. Yeah, you sitting down right now. Before I start this video, I just want to thank everyone for racking up the likes and views on my last video. I appreciate and love all y'all. I did not think I would get to something like this so fast. I read every comment y'all give me, so make sure y'all let me know what y'all think about the video and what y'all want me to cover next video. Alright, now that I got that out the way, hold up. Y'all ready? Peep game. Lightskins, the people who've been stealing our girls since day one, from the likes of Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, Michael B. Jordan. Oh, you think they gotta have the color to be light skinned? Nah, Playboy, we evolved. They don't need the skin anymore, just the actions. And now we have grown to where anime characters have gained the ability to access these powers too. And I'm gonna be talking about one of them specifically. Let me know if y'all agree with what I have to say, or maybe if y'all disagree, leave a comment and I'll delete it. I'm not gonna lie, I promise y'all be sleeping on my goat. Who you know is saving 3 different kinds of worlds and getting play every arc on top of that. I promise every time I turn around, he got a new girl in his corner. Orihime, Yurichi, Rukia, no. He has shown time and time again that he will beat you down and flex on you, or just flex on you just because. Our first display is his final fight versus the Fey Demon Grimmjow. So in this fight, ICHIG0 was hikey getting dog walk. I can't cap, Grimmjow was putting the beats on this guy. ICHIG0 has gotten free belt from Grimmjow on 3 different occasions. He put the mask on and everything and still couldn't bring this man down. That wasn't until he heard his girl calling him. And if you know anything about guy fights, if there is a girl in a 20-mile radius of that fight, guys' power levels will strengthen by at least 20%. Sadly, this did not apply to Grimmjow because he cared more about the Fade. I could respect it, but ICHIG0 peeped everything. Grimmjow from behind tries to sneak attack ICHIG0, but that 20% locked in and he caught it without even looking. And he gonna smile at the nigga like he ain't even a challenge. Do you know how mad I'd be if the person I was just giving belt to gonna catch one thing from me and start cheesing like he won? Mind you, this man was getting pieced up not even 5 minutes ago, getting the brakes beat out of him. But as soon as he saw his bat signal, he instantly locked in. Next up, we got when ICHIG0 pulled up 6 deep to save Rukia from her execution. So to give a little context, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Rukia is basically the one who activated ICHIGO's powers when she stabbed him, so he could kill the Hollow attacking them. But in the Soul Society, that was a big no-no. She's not allowed to do something like that whatsoever. So she got tried and was sentenced to death by Fiery Bird. ICHIG0 was not finna go for that whatsoever, cause he a real one at the end of the day. So with the help of Kisuke, he goes to the Soul Society to save Rukia. Y'all got that? Y'all understand now? No? Alright, let's move on. So now in the present, Rukia is in the air, about to get absolutely obliterated by this bird. She starts doing the whole monologue thing like, oh, she lived a great life and stuff. Like, girl, I'm gonna give her some grace cause this was when she ain't know that my boy ICHIG0 was a pull-up warrior. She closes her eyes accepting her death, but then the man of the hour, my boy ICHIG0 in front of the flames, cape swinging, sword hanging, hollow slaying, gang bang. Alright, let me stop. Let's not stop the fact that this guy is quite literally single-handedly holding back a bird that was said to have the power of 1 million Zongpaktos. And he didn't even know that. He just saw an opportunity to show off no matter the consequences. Now that's a man who loves the sport. He had to show everyone here that he's the real deal. Oh wait, but he's not done. He tells Rukia that he got a little more time to clip more. He plans to break the Sokyoku with just his sword. And I don't know how strong the Sokyoku is, but I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that with just your sword, you know? ICHIG0 turns off his ears though, and just does it anyways, because he feels like he's able to. And the next thing we see is him holding Rukia with one hand and posing in the other. This man is on a generational run. I think we got one more I can give y'all before I get up out of here. How about Dangai ICHIG0 pulling up on Hogyoku infused Aizen? So Aizen was in the world of the living, just causing havoc. He didn't even have like an agenda really. He was just there. ICHIG0 was still training to learn his final Getsuge Tensho. Gin backstabbed Aizen and tried to remove the Hogyoku to beat Aizen by himself. But like, this is Aizen we're talking about. Unless you're Ichigo, or that guy, you're not beating him without prep time. Gin did not know that and got mopped up quickly. Just when Aizen is about to finish off Gin and Rangiku, Ichigo pulls up to the function, orange freeforms and all. Aizen says that he feels no spirit energy coming from Ichigo, so he's thinking Ichigo sold the bag to get stronger, but Ichigo not hearing none of that. He tells Aizen to go over there so they can fight. Aizen like, nah, I don't listen to niggas unless they can touch me, and last time I checked, you not on that list. So Ichigo's like, I bet, grabs this nigga with a full open hand and brings him over there by force. And if I was Aizen, I'd be mad too. I don't know what this guy did to get stronger, but I just know that there's no soap or water to be seen from a 50-mile radius over there. Aizen realized that the reason he couldn't feel Ichigo's spirit energy was because he exchanged it for more power. So basically it's like he changed his build from mage to an Elden Ring Unga Boonga one-shot build. And I'm not gonna lie, they doing entirely too much. Every exchange they take deletes a part of the place they're at. Aizen talking crazy talk about he gonna shatter his sword. Ichigo's like,
stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Does an Uno reverse on Aizen, cause remember Aizen did this to him too, and Aizen literally says he could have just dodged it and it would have removed the risk of him getting hurt entirely, but instead he decided to stay there and take the chance. That's like such a high risk, high reward, cause if he didn't catch that, we would have had the original Gojo on our hands. Aizen's like, aight, so if you're gonna try that, then go ahead and stop this. He uses Hado number 90, which is one of the Hado moves where you're most likely gonna die. Like it's a very high chance. Ichigo is in that box chilling though. He don't give a damn about that box. All he does is just swing his hand and shatters the whole thing. He says, you know those mountains that were getting destroyed when we were clashing? That was me, little bro, and slashes Aizen. Aizen takes like 20 steps back. Ichigo asks him why he's running from the Fade. Aizen is getting infuriated cause he's not about to get treated like a side character and transforms. He's able to do some damage and grabs Ichigo. He telling him that he's trash and that he can't even do nothing now. Ichigo is like, is that the best you could do? And slices him out the way, making a gigantic crater on the ground. And look how bro's moving. He got the hair covering his eyes. He know he cold. He tells Aizen he's gonna use his final Getsu Getensho. He cut to Ichigo in the water with Zangetsu. They're fighting and Ichigo is getting manhandled, but it doesn't look like he's actually trying to kill Ichigo. Ichigo realizes what he's trying to do and lets Zangetsu pierce him. Basically, Ichigo was trying to protect everyone while Zangetsu wanted to protect Ichigo. And I'm not gonna lie, that's such a bro moment. The thing about that form is that once he uses it and uses the Getsu Getensho, he basically loses all his Soul Reaper powers. But forget all that. Look at the all black fit Brody got on. Don't think I'ma skip over the fact that he's stunning right now. He changed his hair color just to match the rest of the fit. He raises his sword for the last time and slashes right through Aizen, completely destroying him. And then the mask gonna break just to give him more points. Truly a staple in the Lightskin lineage. But with that being said, it looks like that's all the time I have for today. I appreciate y'all for watching. I hope I was able to entertain y'all. I hope we can keep grinding. The goal for me right now is 500 subscribers. So stay tuned for more videos until that milestone. I love y'all. I hope y'all stay blessed. And with that being said, I'm out.